Here we go again, back with more Tour de France 2015. Today we're going to start a little mini-series before the release of the 2016 Tour de France 2016, and it'll be a single Tour de France, a quick tour you can do where you only do the most important stages. Let's go new game professional, since I'm not really that in shape right now, so I'll probably won't be able to even get close to doing good on hard. Good thing about this game is you can do different objectives for different teams, so you don't have to win the tour with every team. And of course the goals, for example, for Aragon you only have to win the states, while at Astana you have to win the Tour de France plus 4 states with Nibali and the yellow jersey, so that's a pretty difficult achievement to unlock. For example, I've done the TINKOFF before, I've done Sky before, where I haven't done the goal objectives. I think I'm going to do it with Movistar this time, or Astana. Probably Movistar, even though it seems like pretty impossible for me to win the point standings with Joaquin Rosé Rojas in a 2 week, because when I do the quick tour there will be no sprint status. So if I do this for Sky, for example, I have to win 1-2 with Chipotle and Chris Froome. I actually think I'm going to do this instead, since it seems a bit more likely. There's only be one small time trial, and then the rest will be hill stages, mountain stages, and then we of course example the stage at the end. So I'll do 2 stages, the Utrecht stage and the Moudouis stage here today. And let's get into the first time trial. Okay, so online in Football Mangager, once you get into the game, you can only choose one rider. You can switch, but in time trial you can only choose one rider. So I have to choose between Froome and Richie Porte here. I'm going to do Froome because I want to get a bit of a head start. I don't care too much about the goal updates, I just want to win overall. So let's pick Froome and see if we can finish in less than 16 minutes and 14 seconds on this 13 kilometer long time trial. And yeah, it's pretty simple. You press R2 and you hold that in, and then you just steer with the left stick. And the sprinter nuts, I think you only have to brake once, maybe twice. You can take some of these corners pretty well, but there's like once or twice where it's better to it's better to not brake, because you lose a lot of speed by braking. So avoid braking as much as possible in this game. For example, this yellow here, it does tell you to slow down a bit, but if you take it, probably you can take it like I did right there without braking. Red, it's a bit more difficult. The yellow ones are pretty easy to get through without braking. That's just to warn you that it's a bit of a narrow corner. So if you're not confident enough, you can brake. You can see my time that I want to be up in the top 6 minutes. I'm probably going to be like 2, 3, 4 seconds after it here. And then I'll gain like 10 seconds in from the last time check to the finish line. So if I come up here 6 minutes, I'm guessing 6:05, 6:06 will be my time. Let's see, 6:03 I believe, because you can't see it from my webcam, but I'm pretty sure it was 6:03. So at least a few seconds after. This corner is pretty tricky as well, because it's like almost a 180 turn you do here, so it's a bit of an extended turn. But I'm just holding speed. You can use your attack meter and you will regen it, but I'm not going to, since it cost me my blue energy meter as well. And right now my blue energy meter is following along with the finish line meter pretty nicely. This one you can break in. I took it really nicely this time as well, actually. That was practically a perfect way to take this corner. You can feel if you make a mistake, because if you hit the curb it'll vibrate, and you can also take the kilometer marker, it'll go down quite a bit, you will lose a bit of speed. This one is an easy corner. That's just about cutting it perfectly so you don't lose any time. This one is pretty easy as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no problems there. 11:38 here around the corner here, you should see this. Yeah, there's the mark. I'm guessing 11:41. I actually think I did this sector pretty well. 11:42, 43 here maybe it was. Oh, a difficult one here. I took it without braking. Might have been a mistake, but I think I did the turn pretty well anyway. Don't think I lost too much speed through that. There's one more difficult corner to go, the final corner. It comes around the 1.8 kilometer mark. Yeah, it's the one coming up right now. And I believe that's pretty much the final corner before the finale. I'm taking it really wide. I'm turning it right here. 50. I dropped down to 42, 46 kilometers an hour, which means I now have to accelerate again. But I'm going to attack now by simply mashing X. Okay. And then I'm going to let it refill again. 16:14. I'm hoping for like 16:30 5 or something like that. Let's see, 16.6, 7, 16.7 I think it was, which is better than what I was going for, 16.14. So all in all, a success, I will believe here. And we finished 7th overall. Cancellara ended up winning this time trial ahead of Tony Martin. Brandl from IAM got in 3rd. Jan Thomas from Sky as well got 4th. Dumoulin 5th. Rondin is 6th. Where did Richie Porte finish 16th, so he finished a bit behind Contador. I haven't seen Nibali or Quintana yet, but I'm assuming they're further down in the rankings. Nibali is down here in 39th. Still no Quintana there as Valverde. Quintana lost a lot of time. Sometimes moves on this game to make Valverde as captain because he has practically similar stats as Quintana, but he's a lot better on the hill. So if Valverde has the leader compared to Quintana heading to the mountain stage, then we might see Valverde as the captain instead of Quintana. But yeah, that's it for the stage 1. Let's check out the stage 3 profile, which looks as follows. Stage 2 is it in this game. It's Murray. I'll probably send Richie Porte on attack on the category 3 climb before Murray, and then we'll have Froome sitting in front of the peloton, staying with Valverde and other favorites for as long as he possibly can on Murray climb itself. Let's get into stage number 2.